Welcome back, Patriots. I'm Ron Kernan. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode number 18 of the Patriot Power Freedom Files. Short, bite-sized stories about the American Revolution and its history. On this day, in June 17th, in 1775, the Battle of Bunker Hill started. Bunker Hill is located near Boston. The battle, considered a loss for the Americans, beat back the all-powerful British not once, not twice, but 3 different times. But since the British were the last ones on the hill, it's considered a victory for them. The Americans could have won this, except for one small issue. They simply ran out of ammunition. The British actually lost 1,054 soldiers, while the Americans lost 450. So although this was a British victory, it was at a brutal cost, as roughly 50% of the entire British force was killed or injured. 3 interesting things to note about the battle. First, it was actually fought on a hill called Breed's Hill, but became known as the Battle of Bunker Hill. Bunker and Breed's Hill are side by side next to each other, and Bunker Hill is where they first initially set up to fight, but then moved over to Breed's Hill, where the actual place of the battle occurred. It made its way into the history books as the Battle of Bunker Hill, and it's been that way for 249 years. Secondly, a very popular American was killed in this battle, Dr. Joseph Warren, who I just spoke about in the previous Patriot Power Freedom Files, number 17, so check that out. And lastly, General Howe of the British Army was shot during the battle. What saved him was a folded-up letter he kept in his pocket that stopped the musket ball from penetrating his body. That letter was one from his mistress, so probably really the only time having a mistress might be a good idea. My full podcast episode about Bunker Hill can be listened to on all major platforms, and you can check it out. It's episode number 28. Give this video a thumbs up and be sure to follow or subscribe so you'll be notified when a new episode is available. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and of course, all of these videos and much, much more are indexed and organized for you at patriotpowerpodcast.com. Thanks so much for tuning in.